Okay, I think we're there. Go double check. D'Addario. And I bought the ones that give you the free extra first string. So I got an extra one here. Huh? I'm going to use that one probably. So, yeah, this ought to be absolutely boring. Everything's working. Okay. So, we're going to do that. I got this hooked up to the Windsor, or had it hooked up to the Windsor. And man, I really like this guitar through that amp. So I'm going to loosen them a little bit. Because there's a bone nut and I don't want the strings all tight when I cut them. Just because, isn't bone brittle? I don't know. Okay, loosen it. Loosen. And I'm going to just wipe the guitar off with some guitar polish. That's all we're going to do. Got my cutters here. I always cut them up here. I know the bridge and tailpiece are going to go flying, but I don't care. These are some old cutters. Old cheapy ones. Yep, there they go. Okay, the bridge stayed. The tailpiece fell off. Let's see what this says. It actually says nothing. This is the one Epiphone put on it. And it looks like a molding seam on the back of this pot metal-y chrome thing. So it doesn't say absolutely anything on it. It doesn't even say made in China, which I know that this is where this guitar is made. Yes, I do. Just let me get rid of these real quick. Just thought I'd see who shows up, who comes around. Everybody keeps talking about Hangouts not working in they have seemed to be working. It has seemed to be working for me. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, I don't need to tie that. Those are hard to get rid of. Man, who put these strings on here? Some idiot. I used to put 10s on everything. And I still put them on this. Or, like a Gibson scale neck. But Fender, I went to 9s. I went to 9s on Fender because it just made life so much easier on my old fingers. But 10s on a Les Paul kind of feel like 9s. Okay, all it says is focus. Yeah, you can see it. All it says is Epiphone. That's all it says. Epiphone. And of course, the Epiphone bridge. The adjustment screw side points toward the headstock. Okay, rag. And first I'm going to do a little just rub down on this neck with Guitar Honey. Squirt it on there too. I'll hit the neck. Too much. I don't know how much is enough, how much is not enough. Just what seems to clean it or get some stuff in it. See, this is the kind of video that nobody wants to watch anymore. We've all said it. So, I'm going to do it. Think about that stuff, man. Is it greasy? God. Know a lot of other people use a lot of other stuff. And there's some old Dunlop Clean and Shine. I did this the other day with the strings on it. There's probably enough cleaning stuff on this rag that you wouldn't even need it. But this needs wiped off for a little bit. There's nothing worse than picking something up that's been sitting in a case for ever. And chances are, if you're like me, the last time it got put in the case, it got put in the case right after you got done playing it. And don't turn those screws, Ed. Got done playing it and it was all sweaty and dirty, and so you leave it in the case and then you open it up and the strings are shot. I'm not taking the knobs off. I've got a knob puller, but it's not that bad. So Saturday was a beautiful day. Beautiful all day. And then at 5 o'clock in the morning, a cold front and thunderstorms rolled through. Literally a tornado touched down on a place called Lefevre Road in Geneva, just not far from me at all, right south of the resort, just like 5 miles. And tore up, destroyed a neighborhood. Well, there were trees down all over the city here. And so half the city didn't have power. So we woke up to no power for 10 hours. And we had to play last night, and we had to leave at 6:30. When does the power come on? 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, the power finally came back on. So we sat here all day. Couldn't hardly do anything. I asked before, People have called this or said root beer burst, dark burst, honey burst. I just get a tetanus shot, never change my strengths. How you doing, Squire? Yeah, I've been known to use that strategy. Yes, indeed. But I was playing this through that Windsor, and man, what a difference from playing a single coil guitar through it, or even that thin line with the humbuckers in it. Because those are old pickups, and these are fancy pantsy Gibson pickups out of a 58 or 59 reissue. One of them gold top with the guy didn't like the pickups that came in it and got, I can't remember if he got P90s or mini humbuckers. I think he got P90s. And I ended up with everything, the selector switch, the pickups, all the wires, the pots, the output jack, everything. He replaced everything on that Gibson guitar. Okay, so these are supposed to give you 2 E strings. And they do, but of course they're, all right, really. They tie the E and the B together that you're supposed to use, the idiots. Oh, jeez. I'll just use it then. Why did you do that? So I'm not going to have a string flying around here. E string on the floor, remind me. Okay, I got it clean enough. And I'm going to put the first string on first. Who's on first? I gotta stand it up. I'm pretty old-fashioned about this. Bring it up, wrap it around twice. Make sure the second wrap is on the bottom. And wind it up. Okay. And I go ahead and tune it up a pitch right away because it's not going to be sitting like this very long. Okay. Find the E string. And I put the other E on. Yep. First string's the one that's a pain. I mean sixth, because you don't want to get too many wraps on there, so you really can't wrap it first. You just got to kind of bend it and then wrap it and hope you didn't leave too much. Gonna be just about right. Lord knows I've got more E strings. Dave, oh, welcome to the most boring thing in the world, dude. What are you doing? I have to move a little bit. Okay. B string on the floor. Like I said, I bought these Diodarios because they come with an extra E string. And believe me, it almost isn't worth it, or it's a pain because unless you break strings, and I don't, because I just don't break strings that often. They really got to be rancid. That E string just gets left out and ends up getting dirty and rusty, unless you got a place to put it, I guess. But how close can you get the tuning by ear? Oh, it's hit and miss with me. If I've been playing the guitar all afternoon, I can do pretty good. Then I gotta stretch it anyway, so it's not gonna matter. Ooh, power flickered. Ooh, did I lose you guys? Oh. I better go see what Linda's doing. She ain't gonna do no voodoo shit, man. All right. Where'd I put the other strings? I can't believe this. This is the one I'm not going to use. Here's the E I'm not. There they are. I do believe I'm missing the A string. There it is. All right, I'll use the other two. Two right here. Right here is usually where I do this on everything. Sitting right here in this chair. Doesn't much matter. Well, we're not going to do a playthrough either. We're just going to string it up and tune it. Still here. Thanks, man. What time's the podcast, Dave, or are you gone already? I have not looked. I will get a notification when you go live. I know that for sure. Okay, let's go with the G string. I haven't played this in a long time. Hello, Denny Allen. I'm 60 years old. I finally learned not to poke myself with a guitar string mostly when I'm taking them off. What the hell's going on here? Yeah. Too much string on that one. Too tight. Okay. One more. And then we're done. And the other reason I bought D'Addario, because they had like a deal: buy a box of 10 and get 12 sets. So that's probably another reason why I bought them. The last couple of years I've been using mostly. I used to always use D'Addario, and then I went to Ernie Balls. And I went to Ernie Balls strictly because they were doing better on the price. They were doing that buy 10 get 12 thing all day long. So whether that's a deal or not, okay, now all those need stretched. Stretch it like that. Stretch it up here a little bit. They'll stretch. Stretchy stretch. Okay. There we go. D'Addario seemed to last longer for me than Ernie Balls. Yeah, I won't even show you the old strings. They're nasty. They nasty. So that's it. It's all done. Now what? No, I'm not. going to plug it in. I don't have the right mic to plug it in. Hooked up. So how much time did that kill? 25 minutes. One of the most important guitar techniques is how you wind a string. Yeah. It's whether you go clockwise or counterclockwise is the difference on how you go. That's one of the most, important techniques, definitely. And I wind them the same on everything. I do it the same way for everything. Oh, except locking tuners. I don't do it that way on locking tuners. And I have my own way of doing that too. Squire, it's time for a video, dude. You need to post something. Some more you and the lady on drums and singing. Of course I'll watch it. Why, have you put up video and I didn't get a notification? Because I have not gone and looked. Dave, you're back. You missed it, man. I'm that fast. I'm so fast at changing strings that you missed it. It took me like 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And that's slow. That's because I was talking. If I'm not talking, it's even faster. First wrap over the string and remaining under the string. It's not how I do it. Oh, the first wrap. Yeah. I thought you were talking about bringing the string under and bending the little hooky in the end. And that's the way I had it when I took them off there. And Lord knows why I did that. We dressed up too. Yeah. Okay. Who dressed up? You got a video. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, see, I can't go to your channel from here without doing something tricky. I can over here. The string pinched between wraps. I don't know what that means. I've seen all these. Dave, where are you going? You're out. You got to go do Skype for my podcast. Okay, Dave. Well, thanks for saying hi, man. Maybe I'll be over to see you, unless you're recording it, not actually doing it live. That I get. But, okay, well, I think that's long enough. That's all you need to do for that. You don't need to do anything else, do you? Just change the strings, wipe the guitar off, tune it up, and then just look at it and wait for it to play. I've got, next up, the ones that Vincent sent me. The DR strings, red, white, and blue, going on the white Mexico Telly. Red, white, and blue Mexico Telly. I think it's going to be cool. It ought to be cool. There goes the power again. Wow. It didn't click that router, man. If the router, what is going on? You're not doing anything? Yeah. They lost power a couple streets over, so who knows? All right. That's it. This is going to go bad. I'm going to end up losing power here. So, all right, you guys, Squire, Dave, Denny, thanks for popping in, man. Ron, hey, Ron Limber, la la. Adios.